Every Impact Tremors player. Hey, do you know anybody in your life who plays Group Slug? Do you want them to never have a good time ever again? I 100% stand by this opinion. You can find me in a convention, talk to me about it. I will give you the 30-minute breakdown of why this is the most powerful legacy bomb ever printed. Thanos the Mad Titan. He's Mardu. He has Death Touch and Lifelink. He has Power Up. It looks like Power Up is just Exhaust with a new name. Put 2+1/+1 counters on him, and now he's Wooburg. Choose odd or even. Destroy each other creature with mana value of the chosen quality. That's so perfect. And so perfect precisely because it's so You're gonna get through 2 renditions of going perfectly balanced, as all things should be, before people kick you out of the pot. He's just a board wipe merchant. That's so good. That's so awful. Like, it's not outright confusing. It seems like a bad, and I know they've done it before, and I've disliked it when they've done it before. It seems like a bad precedent to set, to have mechanics be, oh, hey, it's other mechanic, but now we gave it a one-off name to sound thematic, because it's just more you have to explain to people. And Power Up, like Exhaust at least kind of implies that you can only do it once. Power Up doesn't imply that. It's so bad it's perfect. It is the perfect card for a guy who thinks Thanos was cool, and then they get to play him 5 times and figure out like, oh, what do you mean? I just kind of board wipe people and they really don't like me, and I didn't have a real plan. Alright, so we have Captain America, Team Leader. Whenever another hero you control enters, it gains Vigilance and Haste until end of turn. Put a counter on that hero and a counter on Captain America. That's Toys R Us as hell, bro. That's so normal. Alright, that's good. That's good, solid Bracket 2 Taco Bell design. There's nothing interesting happening here, but you do enable somebody to put in every hero they've ever opened and go on your left at the beginning of every turn. Okay. Hero typal seems so incredibly lame. That's all typal decks, actually. Unless you like the typal, then it's good. That's what makes it beautiful. I am going to banish him to the DC Comics universe because I hate typal decks. But, like, that's the thing about typal, is they all suck and they're all boring. Unless you like the creature type in the typal deck, then they're very cool. All right, Dr. Doom. When you discard 1 or more land cards, each opponent loses 2 life. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target villain you control gains menace until end of turn. It connives. Why don't we just make him 6 mana? If he's gonna be dog shit. Evil? What the fuck are you talking about? This is Doofenshmirtz evil. Evil. Something Dredgeland. Not how Dredgelands works, but good idea. That's hot. What are we looking at? Is my chat made up of Nekusar players right now? Is there something I'm missing? Yeah, he sucks, but I love him. Dr. Doom, the character, is very cool. This is so insanely normal. Enter or attack, make a tapped Vibranium token. Whenever you cast an artifact spell with mana value 4 or greater, put 2+1/+1 counters on T'Challa. That's just, he's rich as fuck. And he's gonna hit you really hard. That's perfect. That's simple. It's elegant. It's not very interesting. But Selesnya care about big artifacts is at least a little bit different than Selesnya go wide with every creature token ever. That's fine. I think that's decent, Taco Bell. They renamed Power Stone tokens? No, fuck. Oh, right. Sorry. New mechanic. Vibranium. The endless well of creativity in Universes Beyond sets never fails to inspire me. I think I've talked about Human Torch on the podcast. This guy is fucked up. He is evil. He is going to kill you really, really quickly. Beginning of combat, flying, double strike, haste. Like, I think that 4 mana cost is a cherry on top, but you could white out that part of the card and just give him the identity, and it would be more than good enough. There's going to be a lot of people that build Bracket 2 Human Torch decks that get accused of building a Bracket 4 deck because people don't respect a, like, power doubling card. The source an opponent controls would deal damage to you, prevent 1. Every Impact Tremors player. Krenko decks are in fucking shambles right now. You can sack this artifact to sack a creature to bring it back. Wait, you sack a creature, bring it back, it gets bigger, and you become the okay, so that's full flavor. So they did half of this card is flavor, and half of this card is telling Krenko players to go fuck themselves. That's awesome, actually. Yeah. Welcome to the Avengers. That's sick as fuck. Hell yeah. Hey, do you know anybody in your life who plays group slug? Do you want them to never have a good time ever again? What's up, everybody? I'm interrupting these spoilers to spoil my upcoming attendance at Command Fest Tacoma. This event is happening July 3rd through the 5th. It's going to be right after the release of Marvel, so we're going to have a ton of Marvel Commander events. Elk's doing something dumb. We got Mystery Booster 2 sealed, and your boy is going to be hosting a Chaos Draft Saturday and Sunday. I will also be playing Commander all weekend long, so there's really only one question you got to ask yourself this 4th of July as you celebrate freedom, as you celebrate liberty. Do you want to be outside, hot and sweaty, pretending you like grilling? Or do you want to be hot and sweaty inside, pretending you like your Commander deck? That's what I thought. LaughingDragonEvents.com. I'll see you there. What the fuck is a hit monkey, dude? Can't be countered. Reach, Vigilance, Death Touch, Hex for haste. I love green now. I'm making a green deck. I'm making a green deck. Rest in piss, questing beast. Your new king is here. All right, that's absolutely a glub shitto mention. That has to be the best commander in the whole set. Yeah, sorry. What was it? Pasting pot. Paste pot Pete. We got paste pot Pete. Iron Man Bleeding Edge. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may copy it, except the copy isn't legendary. Do this only once each turn. Come on! I know it's not new. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, we've had these types of effects before, but it's just like, how many ways do we have to invent for people to shit in my oatmeal until you stop eating the oatmeal? I've never eaten the oatmeal. 2 Buster Swords. Never mind. This card's awesome. Okay, Loki the Deceiver. 4 mana Grixis. When he attacks, you get a tapped and attacking token that's a villain you control, but it's not legendary and it's an illusion. You sack it at end step. Whenever one or more villains you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. So close to greatness. Even if we made him more expensive, let me take other people's creatures. This is cowardly. And villains I control only is so fucking neutered when it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be that neutered. Let me hit them with their commander. I deserve to hit you with your own commander, and it should just be like, it should make a villain illusion or something. I mean, like, we break legend rule, you can probably do death triggers, but this is so almost sick. All right, 4 mana Selesnya, we become the Monarch. That sounds good. Beginning of combat, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. When you attack the Monarch, you gain double strike and trample. That's sick. I like this one a lot. That flavor text is hard as shit, too. I'm not even going to read it because I can't do a good voice for it. That's good. All right, so unfortunately, Selesnya is coming out on top. Play the Monarchy, tap your creatures with Convoke just to do it. Look somebody in the eyes like, don't you want the card? I know you want to draw the card, Jared. Take the Monarchy. Come on, take it. What could happen? What could happen? And then you explode. Oh, and it's any creature. And so you can just give it, you can just do Wakandan arms dealing. Oh, that's so cool. Because you can do it to yourself. You can do it to Jeremy. You can do it to Lisa. You just, whatever. And then you just dogpile the fucking Monarch. This is great. There's going to be 2 million decks for this commander that are just called Try It Bitch. And it's going to be all about giving yourself the Monarchy just to get it introduced. And then you're going to Voltron everything. Oh, it's your turn only. Never mind. All right, you still beat the shit out of people with her, though. Shuri being Selesnya seems weird to me. Because isn't her thing like she's smarter? Like, isn't T'Challa supposed to be the... Like, they're both white because they're both, like, rule of law in the monarchy, da-da-da-da-da. But, like, T'Challa's thing was, I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. And Shuri's thing was, I'm going to do science. When she attacks, draw a card if you control artifacts. And if you control 6 or more creatures you control, get +2/+2. Okay, that's fine. That's wildly uninspiring, but hell yeah, green-white artifacts. That's what I'm talking about. We're getting a new slide for hell yeah, man, you exist. Because that's where most of these go. Look at you being printed on a magic card. Look at you, Shuri, being printed on a magic card. 5 mana Selesnya, whenever she attacks, another target attacking creature gets flying and +X/+O. Whenever a creature with flying attacks you, Storm fucking kills them. Okay, I'm super down to hate on angel decks. That's... Oh my god, my girlfriend has a bird deck. Guys, my girlfriend's favorite deck in the entire world is Choco. Nobody can tell them about this. Welcome to the Avengers. Hell yeah. Okay, we have the team up card, the Fantastic Four. Whenever they enter and whenever you cast a spell with power, toughness, or mana value 4. Okay, Jin moment. Where my League of Legends boys at? Jin moment. Choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Make a worthless wall token. Deal 3 damage to each opponent. Put 2 counters on a creature or draw a card. Crazy fine. Crazy fine. The best part about this card is it gives you a deck where you can just yell, Thor! Hell yeah. Close enough. Welcome back, Omnath. Captain Marvel, Apex Avenger, Flying Double Strike, Indestructible. Whenever you put one or more counters on another creature, if it's not a Kree, you may put the same number and kind of counters on Captain Marvel. Okay. So we have done her character just as dirty as we did her storyline in the MCU. This is not good. She actually does something? What is that something? Double Strike? That's something. Indestructible? That's something. Yeah, 7 mana for this. 7 mana for this is crazy. I mean, I guess it's not limited to how many times you do it. So you could like, there's something, but I feel like the something only exists in Fantasyland. That's pretty disappointing. All right, we have Nick Fury. This is probably the other commander for the Jeskai Heroes precon. Heroes cost 1 less whenever you attack. Check top 4, get a hero. That's my guy. That is my director right there. That's so normal. Samuel Jackson. Yeah, super fair. Nothing cool happening here. But yeah, people who want to play Hero Kindred get to play Hero Kindred. Good for them. Does this guy do 4 mana for another Iron Man? When you draw a card, put a counter on a creature. When he attacks, other attacking modified creatures gain flying until end of turn. Okay. Respectfully, this is nothing. Respectfully, mono blue beatdown is kind of getting the shits now. Kang Prime. Notably not Jonathan Majors coded in this art. A 5 mana Dimir flying guy. When he enters or attacks, exile cards from top until we hit a non-land. Put 2 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. Close enough. Welcome back, Joyra. We missed her. People hated her in red blue. What if we made her black and twice as expensive? Let's fucking go. Yeah, this is like the stone cold coolest card nobody's ever gonna let you do anything with. We're gonna try so hard to play this guy and haste him, and people are gonna counterspell him, shoot him immediately, and you're gonna be like, no, it's gonna be so funny. Just let me get another Eldrazi in 2 turns, please. Lady Loki. Okay, she bad. 6 mana mono red. When you cast your first instant sorcery or villain, exile it, then exile cards from the top till you exile a non-land. Deals damage to each opponent equal to the difference between that spell's mana value and that non-land card's mana value. You may cast a card without paying its cost. That's hot. Not even that hot, SMH. You're wrong on every count. That's sick as fuck. I will be playing that. I will be turning lightning bolts into Eldrazi. I will be pinging you for 25. I think the only thing that's not going to work well about this deck is trying to balance like ramping to 6 mana quickly and then having enough cards in hand to do this. But there is something wicked there. Super removable? No, she's hexproof because I will cry really hard if you ever target me. If you ever try to remove her, I will cry so hard. Do you like squirrels? Whenever she enters or attacks, make a 1/1 squirrel. I love squirrels. 4 mana, make X 1/1 squirrels, where X is the number of squirrels you control. And she trades with Thanos. Perfect card. Perfect card. That's really dumb. Yeah, that's really fucking stupid. And it's amazing, and I'm gonna lose a non-zero number of games to this bitch. I'm gonna lose a non-zero number of games to somebody who has spent 5 turns ramping, yelling, I love squirrels! Contained Animosity, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. Man, that Squirrel Girl card is nuts. Perish, please. 5 mana mono red. On ETB, take an equipment, an instant, or a sorcery. You can play it from your graveyard. When you cast a non-creature spell, shoot somebody. This is the control deck. Not Doctor Doom. Oh my god, that's dumb. Yeah, that's great. Okay, Storm decks can do something. You can just turn Voltron into removing all of your friend's creatures. That's pretty funny. There's a Boros Thor. Okay, here it is. Thor Odinson. Flying Vigilance, Prowess. Oh, Jesus. All right, so this is the good Thor. This is the good Thor. Everybody lock in. This one's the funny Thor. This one's the good Thor. Double Prowess is unreasonable to give to red decks. I think this is another really good contender for like you build a totally normal bracket 2 deck and you get accused of playing bracket 3 or bracket 4 because you can just kill people the turn after you play this. People are too bad at math. They're not going to respect it. But you're going to play this, people are going to let you untap and you're going to kill somebody and they're going to be like, what the hell? I thought this was a casual game. You just cast your commander and then 6 additional spells and then I died. That doesn't seem fair. What's Mjolnir do? You shoot somebody for 4, double all damage they would deal, equip worthy. A creature is worthy if it's a legendary non-villain that's red and or white. Squee is worthy, but Hitmonkey's not. Kafka is worthy. Elish Norn, worthy. Beautiful. Smash me, mommy. Krenko, worthy. That can't be right. Dr. Eggman, worthy. Wolverine, worthy. Norin the Wary, worthy. Nicol Bolas, worthy, believe it or not. Atali is worthy. That's sick as fuck. Notably worthy. God damn it, he is worthy. Why is this normal white man a bear? I don't know. So it's colorless, but it adds one of two colors if you played it this turn or if you control a basic land. That's good. That's real good. I like that. I hope these end up being budget. I have terrible news for you. Yeah, a rare cycle that fixes two colors really well. These shits are about to be $15 minimum. We have Monica Rambeau, flying in prowess. We can flip her into Photon. When you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on who? Put a +1/+1 counter on who? On how many? On which? In Monastery Mentor colors? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not her. Oh no, you can't get commander damage while you kill me with 3 million goblin damage. Unfortunately, that's real and true and is gonna fucking murder people. Leader, super genius. If a creature you control would connive, instead you draw a card, then that creature connives. That's hot. This guy is the secret 99 cookery. I don't think he should ever lead a deck himself. He's gonna be the best card in the 99 of so many connive decks that did not work. Oh no. Whenever a player or permanent becomes the target of an ability you control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Not Loki, god of I'm touching you. Bro is the god of wet willies. Yeah, he's Nadu without green, which means he's perfect. Hell yeah. New Rhystic study dropped. Calm down. Loki, god of being an annoying little shithead. Amazing card. I'm running it in every blue deck ever. Yeah, he's a villain. He loves crime. He draws cards. Flavor slam dunk. Card of the set. Your boy does love a big clone spell. Your boy does adore a massive clone spell. I'll probably run this and like, we have an enchantment that does this. I like more cards that do that. I like doing that more often. What are you talking about? Give me an artifact, give me a creature, give me a, not a planeswalker, give me a battle. On enter, exile something until this leaves. Enchanted creature becomes a copy. Ooh, ooh. I'm fucking with that. I'm about to annoy the shit out of somebody with this. That's amazing. Construct a cosmic cube. When you draw your second card each turn, make a 2/1 black villain with menace and put a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 7th plan counter is put on this, sacrifice it. When you do, you control target opponent during their next turn. Hell yeah! 3 mana, I threaten you for the next half an hour? That's funny as fuck. 3 mana, every time I connive, I just pick up a box and I'm like, I'm constructing on you. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I'll put you in the box. I'll put you in the little freak box where I put my rats. Little Mix Doom, thank you for the 95-bit cheer. Please look at Worlds Within Worlds. 7 mana Simic Sorcery. Exile all creatures. Each player may put any number of creature cards from their hand onto the battlefield. Then put all cards exiled this way into their owner's hands. Oh my god, it's Simic Living Death. I hate this. I hate this. I don't want you to turn all your Llanowar elves into Galtas and then have all the Llanowar elves back to re-trigger your fucking Guardian project or whatever the dog shit value enchantment you played. No. Is it fair? Completely. Am I going to crash out? Totally. What's he do? He's Orzhov. He has Extort. When you attack, you can pay 2 life. If you do, creatures with big butts deal butt damage. I did not think Kingpin was going to be a Sir Mix-a-Lot reference, but hell yeah. Hell yeah, close enough. Welcome back, Eddie Murphy is Donkey. Why is he a butt striker? Yeah, Kingpin throws it back on you. Instant and sorcery spells you cast with mana value 4 or greater cost X less to cast, where X is the Scarlet Witch's power. Okay. I just want to say I did not deserve this gift, but I will accept it. That's stupid. That's stupid. I can't be trusted. I don't think I'm ever putting her in the command zone, but for every Is It deck ever, that's diabolical. When you attack, you may pay 1. When you do, put a counter on a creature. When you put a counter on a creature, make a 1/1 green insect. Are you kidding me, dude? This is what we do with Paul Rudd, man. It's just so upsettingly normal. It's not broken. I mean, I'm sure somebody thinks they can break it somehow, but it's just so, he's just there. He's not climbing in butts. He's not exploding urethras like he should be. He's just fucking there. If damage would be dealt to Wolverine, instead that damage is dealt, but all other damage already dealt to him is healed. That has to be the easiest ruling ever that so many people are going to get wrong. It has to be. That's, yeah, like you have to what the fuck does that mean? There we go. It just means that like only the most recent instance of damage applies to him. Sounds like a Reddit custom card. It's very easy to understand in practice. People are going to read this card, their brain's going to short circuit. It's very easy in practice. You just have to, if you deal any less than 5 damage to him, didn't fucking count, didn't kill him. Yeah, you have to one-shot him. Oh shit, hold on, hold on. New dog shit card alert that I am now gonna recommend to every deck that wants to ramp. Hot new dog shit alert. Welcome back, Eternity Elevator. Yeah, Eternity Elevator. Thrawn Dynamo 2. Arc Reactor Boogaloo. Okay, scale of 1 to 10, chat. How overplayed do we think this is gonna be? It's not 0 for sure. Anything that modifies maximum hand size is going to catch some people lacking. 10, 7, 11, 0. You're wrong, Mikey. 11, 10, 8, 10, 6, 10. I swear to God, if this card costs over $1, if this card costs over $1, that will be the canary in the coal mine. This is horseshit 9. This is so bad. This is going in my Jula Doc deck. Oh, fuck. Oh no. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. That's my fault. Yeah, the Eldrazi players are about to fucking flip shit over this thing. $50 card until people realize it's terrible. No, it's gonna be like a $30 card off the back of Eldrazi players who shove every expensive colorless card they can into the deck. I don't think this is true, but this is gonna be here just to rage bait. Mango, if you're the when you edit this, use this part. I 100% stand by this opinion. You can find me in a convention, talk to me about it. I will give you the 30-minute breakdown of why this is the most powerful legacy bomb ever printed. It is outrageously good. Nobody's gonna believe me. It's gonna top every tournament. I swear to God, when we're in Paris in 2027 for the Grand Prix finals, this is gonna be in every deck you see. This is gonna be where we end it for today. I will be at Command Fest Tacoma, which is happening at the beginning of July. There will be more advertisements going up on all my socials, but I will also be hosting an event there. The specifics of that event are as yet unknown, but I'm figuring them out sometime this week. So if you're going to be in Command Fest Tacoma, prepare to see me there.